suddenly out of the corner of my eye, I seen just this black flash coming through the jungle. And it was real quick, you know, and all of a sudden, right in front of the car, it jumped out and it was like a giant spider. And I'm yelling, cool, I gotta get my camera out. I gotta get a picture of this, seeing this in the wild. This chimpanzee, which I thought was a gorilla. But all of a sudden we're going backwards and we're all yelling, what are you doing? What's going on? I kept saying, what's going on? What's happening here? What's happening? And the creature started running at us, and he was huge. Issa never took his eyes off the chimp, and he was just freaking, and it was catching up. It hit the front of the car, you know, with its hands, and it was on all fours running and screaming. I mean, and it had a look of, you were seeing the devil there. The chimp come running up alongside the car, and I remember him looking in at Issa, and he was leaning away from the window like this, and he's just panicking. And Chimp just grabbed the mirror and yanked it off like it was nothing off the car, and he threw it, and just kept on without missing a beat, you know, and just kept on running. And I'm sitting on the right-hand side of the car in the back seat. Melvin is sitting in the middle, and Paul was sitting on the far left. And his window was up, and I remember that chimp looking over, and I seen him looking in at us. And all of a sudden the window just exploded, and he was in the car. And I remember I had hair in my mouth, and I could smell him, and I was nailed against the back, and Melvin was nailed against me. And I couldn't see nothing for the hair, and it was his shoulder that was in my face, but this loud screaming. And the screaming, the loud piercing scream, and reaction, get off of me, and shoving, and Melvin was shoving. I guess during that melee there, we had switched gears, because now we're going forward, and going forward fast. And we're heading up the mountain, and the chimp flew back out the window all of a sudden. And when he flew back out the window, he took Melvin with him. And I grabbed Melvin's belt loop and was holding him, and Melvin kept beating on the chimp. And I'm yelling at him, get back in the car, you know, and finally I yanked him back in. Well, what it was, the chimp had a hold of his hand, and that's why he's trying to get him to let go. Well, it bit his hand, severed all this from it, you know, so he came back in with almost a bloody stump. We came around a bend, and there's these huge gates, probably 8-10 feet tall, and with a chain wrapped around it. And Issa never let up, and we're telling him, no, don't hit it, you know, because it's just like driving into a wall to us. And he never let up, and boom, we hit this gate, and the gates flew open, and the whole car came inside. And we're in the middle of a clearing, engine stalled, front crumpled. We're just sitting there, and that's as far as the road went.